if I told you that every person you meet decides who you are before you even speak a single word? It sounds impossible, but your brain makes snap judgments faster than you can blink. Welcome to today's video, How First Impressions Form in 7 Seconds. In this episode, we'll explore the fascinating psychology behind those first few moments that define how others see you, and how you can subtly influence them to work in your favor. Whether it's a job interview, a first date, or a passing encounter, those 7 seconds can shape everything that follows. The psychology behind first impressions. Every human interaction starts with a silent question. Can I trust you? Your brain's ancient survival systems are designed to answer that question almost instantly. Within just 7 seconds, the subconscious mind scans body language, facial expressions, tone, and even micro-movements to decide whether someone is a friend or a threat. This process happens deep in the amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, long before your rational mind has time to catch up. That's why you sometimes just know you like or dislike someone without understanding why. But here's where it gets fascinating. These judgments are rarely about others, they're about you. Your mind uses previous experiences, biases, and emotional memories as filters to interpret new people. So when you form a first impression, what you're really seeing is a reflection of your own beliefs and expectations. The science of snap judgments. In a famous study at Princeton University, psychologists found that people formed consistent impressions of trustworthiness and competence in as little as 100 milliseconds, 1/10 of a second. Participants saw strangers' faces for a fraction of a moment, yet their opinions matched those formed after several minutes of interaction. That's the power of thin slicing your brain's ability to draw significant conclusions from small details. But here's where most people go wrong. They think first impressions are about what you say. In reality, they're primarily about what you show before you open your mouth. Your posture, facial muscles, and tone are already sending data to the other person's subconscious. You're communicating safety or danger, warmth or distance, confidence or hesitation, all without saying a word. Real-life examples you'll recognize instantly. Imagine a job interview. You walk in slightly hunched, avoid eye contact, and offer a weak handshake. Within seconds, your interviewer's brain has categorized you as uncertain or inexperienced, even if your resume says otherwise. Or think about meeting someone on a first date. The way you smile, the calmness in your tone, or the openness of your gestures all trigger deep, automatic responses in the other person's brain. Even online, first impressions matter. In the digital world, the way you present yourself can be equally impactful as in face-to-face interactions. For instance, a professional profile picture can immediately convey trustworthiness and competence, while a friendly and engaging tone in your messages can make you seem approachable and warm. When crafting your online persona, remember to pay attention to these details, as they're often the first things others notice. A profile picture, a few words in your bio, or your typing tone in a message can trigger the same ancient pattern recognition systems that once helped humans detect allies or enemies. So when someone says, "I just had a feeling about you," they're not being mystical. They're describing the rapid-fire algorithms of the human mind. Now, pause for a second. Think about the last time you met someone new. Did you like them right away? Or did something feel off? What do you think caused that feeling? Was it their voice, their confidence, or something subtle you couldn't name? And here's a deeper question. What impression do you think you give others in those 7 seconds? Awareness is the first step toward mastery. Once you understand the science behind first impressions, you can begin to shape them intentionally, not through manipulation, but through authenticity and alignment between your inner self and your outer signals. To apply this in real life, consider practicing good posture to project confidence, maintaining direct eye contact to convey trustworthiness, and using open gestures to signal approachability. These simple actions can help you guide the impressions you make on others. Key takeaways. First impressions form in seconds, not minutes. Your brain scans for trust, competence, and warmth within the first 7 seconds of any interaction. Body language speaks louder than words. Nonverbal cues, posture, gesture, tone influence perceptions more than any sentence you could say. Perception is a mirror. The way you view others is filtered through your own beliefs, experiences, and biases. Awareness allows you to see people more clearly and present yourself more authentically. To cultivate this awareness, try a simple self-reflection exercise after any social interaction. Take a moment to consider what judgments you made about the person and why. Ask yourself if these were truly based on their actions, or if your own past experiences contributed to your judgment. This exercise can help you challenge your biases and embrace a more open perspective. When you master the art of the first impression, you're not changing who you are, you're revealing it more clearly with confidence and intention. In the end, every first impression is a story your presence tells before your words do. You can't control what others think, but you can guide what they feel. So the next time you walk into a room, take a breath, stand tall, and meet someone's eyes with quiet confidence. Those 7 seconds might change the course of your relationship, your opportunity, or your life. However, it's essential to recognize that first impressions are not always set in stone. In some scenarios, they can evolve as you spend more time with someone, offering more context to your initial interaction. In other contexts, such as when ongoing interactions are expected, first impressions hold less weight than the development of genuine understanding and trust over time. Every comment, every view, and every small act of curiosity helps this channel grow and brings more awareness to the hidden patterns of the human mind. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. For the full playlist, the link is provided in the description.